Hello, welcome back again to my channel and how you're doing. So guys, today's video I'm going to share my experience and what I wish I did before I got married, and I know a lot of people we are going to learn from this. So guys, normally, a lot of people they stand their ground, they have everything they want before they say okay, it's time for them to get married. Why some people they feel that okay, when I'm married, that's when I would do this. When I'm married, that's when I would do this. When I'm married, that's when I would do this. Like they put a lot of things aside until they are married. I can say I'm one of them, those people. Why some they really don't know what they want until they got married before they now realize, oh, this is what they want. Okay. So maybe I'm that category. I don't know, but let me just share my experience. By the time you hear my experience, maybe you will know the category where I belong. Okay. So, as a single girl, when I was single, I used to like buy things a lot, like get clothes and all of that. So I was not thinking of doing something really important, you know. Maybe I wasn't really thinking, or I was just like, okay, when I get married, I will do all these things. No, I wasn't really planning like when I get married, that's when I would do this, but I just don't know when to do it. For example, so okay, then before I met my husband, I was in France. So but I wasn't having opportunity to do a lot of things because I was not having French documents, but I was having Spanish documents. Okay. And I was if I gone to Spain, like I was not really like planning to stay in Spain. So I was just kind of working in France there, living my life, and not even thinking what I want to do with my life. But I had plans that I would like to be something like or something, But I was just like, okay, when am I going to do it? Am I going to like fight a French document to do it, or Spanish? So the least country I had in mind is where I am now. This is Germany. Like, if you ask me to choose, I don't think I would have even choose to come to this country, Germany. But I am here, and that's when I met my husband, and yeah, so I have to move down to Germany. So the thing that now I realize the thing I'm supposed to do, or I should have done long ago or long before I met my husband, is first of all a driver license. It doesn't matter which country you are. You just have, if you have it in mind, everybody must not drive. Some people they don't want to drive, like they don't just like it. Yeah, I know a lady that time, she cannot even sit in the front of the car. Like she would rather prefer to fly. Like she don't even like to sit in a private car. She like to fly metro or bus. She don't like this little car. She don't like it. So if you have it in mind that someday you're gonna drive, it is better you do it before you get married. Yes, because at times when you get married and you start having kids, trust me, you won't think of you won't think of your life again. Like all you'll be thinking about is your kids, how to start your family, how to do things. That's what you'll be thinking. So it is best, it is good to do these things first. Driver's license before you get married, and if you don't have something tangible doing, you know it is good to go to school. School is never too late for anyone. For example, you are in a country where they speak other languages. They don't speak English, so you should try and integrate. Okay, let me make it clear. So let me use myself as an example completely. I wish I had um, made a driver license. I wish I like read or make Dutch course. Like when I came this place newly, I had the opportunity like to go do the Dutch course, but I wasn't ready. Why? Because I felt that I don't know if they're going to grant me all those kind of things, but that's not how it's supposed to be. I was supposed to like go to the Dutch course, learn, integrate. That's the right word to use. Just integrate to the system. Supposed to make a Dutch course, and also maybe do hospital. You know, these are three major things I supposed to do. I wish I had done before I got married. Like, okay, no, before I got married, before I start having kids. Because I always have it in mind that I want to drive, but when I start having kids, I was not having that mind of doing it, because you having kids, your brain will not be normal as before. So there are a lot of things you don't think about to do for yourself, rather than to just take care of the kids, except for some people that don't care. But if you really care, but for me, I'm this kind of this type that I take care of my kids until they are 3 years and they are old enough to start kindergarten. Then, so now my third baby, she's almost 4 years now. She's going to kindergarten, and it's now I'm trying to do Dutch course. Although I have arts five, and I have R1, I have R2, and I'm going now for B1, because R2 you cannot use it to do, you can use R2 to do any hospital, but you can use B1 to do some, not even all you can use. Yeah, there's some hospital you cannot do with B1, except B2 or even C1. Yes, there's some hospital you cannot do with B1, but because of the hospital I want to do, so I've asked. So B1 will take me, B1 will be enough for me to do it. So I wish I have done this. And now at times when I'm taking my kids to school, it's rainy or it's too sunny, I feel bad. Like, I wish I can drive. I would have just like drive them there, drop them, because of my children. Like, I feel bad that I am not able to drive them to wherever they want to go, because my husband is working, so I'm supposed to be the one driving them around, right? So that's why I decided to like share this, in case you have opportunity and you feel like, okay, I want to do this, you should do it. It's very important. Do it. And because me as a single girl, when I have money, like, not that I don't have money that I can use to do the hospital, but I was not having that sense. So I was just busy buying clothes, buying shoes. There are some even shoes I bought years ago. I have not even worn it once to anywhere. They are just in my bag. Even like when I was relocating from Augsburg, even when I moved from France to this place, I lose a lot of property. When I was even even packing from Augsburg to Nuremberg, I threw some shoes away with label, because the house was a bit too small, and I could not bring out all my shoes. So I left my shoes in a luggage, and I put it in the keller. So because of the heat, some shoe got a little bit peeled, so I have to throw them away. So those things, they are wasting of money. Yes. And yeah, I would have supposed to use the money for something like better. But anyway, it's never too late. But I just decided to share it in case of someone, like, you're thinking of what I'm supposed to do before I get married and all that. These are part of the things you're supposed to do as a lady before you got married. But when you are married, there are some other things you can also do, but these are the major things you're supposed to do for yourself, just to help yourself. And I hope this video will help someone out there. So, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.